Terrifying encounters with a demon. Hey Reddit, I'm Alex. I'm just an average 26-year-old guy living in a small town, working a mundane desk job, and spending way too much time online. I never thought I'd be sharing something like this, but I am being terrorized by a demon or something that feels distinctly like one. It all started about 3 weeks ago when I moved into my new apartment. The first few nights were normal, just the usual sounds of settling wood and the creaks of an old building. I didn't think twice about it until I began hearing whispers. At first, I brushed it off as my imagination, but the whispers were persistent. They were especially loud at night, often sounding like a soft, melodious chant. One night, as I was preparing for bed, I heard it clearly say, "Let me in." My heart raced, but I was too exhausted to care. I think I muffled my fear beneath my pillows, convincing myself it was just an overactive mind. But that was just the beginning. The next night, I woke up to the feeling of being watched. I turned on my bedside lamp, heart pounding, and saw nothing amiss. Yet the heavy air squeezed around me like a vice. That's when I saw it, a shadowy figure at the foot of my bed. It was tall and distorted, like an elongated mannequin. I rubbed my eyes, thinking I was still dreaming, but when I opened them again, it was gone. No way, I muttered to myself, convincing myself it was just a trick of the light. As days wore on, the whispers turned to laughter. I could hear it echoing in the corners of my apartment, always just out of sight. Books began to fall from shelves, lights flickered ominously, and one morning, I found my front door wide open, even though I had locked it the night before. The laughter wasn't just in my head, it felt like a taunt, a cruel game the entity was playing with me. Last week, I decided I couldn't take it anymore. I lit some incense, trying to cleanse the space. It was the last-ditch effort of a desperate tenant. As I chanted some protective phrases, the laughter grew louder, more manic. The lights exploded, and every item I had placed on the altar for protection was thrown to the ground. I screamed, "Get out!" but my voice was drowned out by a hellish shriek that shook my bones. Now, I barely sleep. I've called friends over, but the moment they step foot inside, they feel uneasy and leave within minutes. I've recorded the laughter on my phone, hoping it would help me find answers. I've read about demons that latch onto people, and I fear this might be one of them. I'm at my wit's end. It knows my name now. I hear it whispering it even during the day. I'm reaching out to this community because I don't know who else to turn to. What should I do? Have any of you dealt with something similar? Please help me.